Just ahead of the upcoming Lok Sabha polls, the Indian government has announced the implementation of the Citizenship Amendment Act. The move to notify the rules of the contentious act comes days ahead of enforcement of Model Code of Conduct for the national elections. The CAA was an integral part of the Bharatiya Janata Party's manifesto for the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. It was passed by the Parliament in December of 2019, right after the Modi government won a second term. And 4 years later, it is now set to become a reality. The Home Ministry has said eligible individuals could submit citizenship applications in a completely online mode, for which a web portal has been provided. A few weeks ago, Union Home Minister Amit Shah said that the law would be implemented before the Lok Sabha elections. Celebrations were seen at Hindu refugee camps after the implementation announcement, but the announcement has been met with fierce resistance from opposition politicians. Kerala Chief Minister has described the CAA as a communally divisive law and asserted that it will not be implemented in the state. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has said that she would oppose the Citizenship Amendment Act if it discriminates against groups of people, stating that the CAA and the NRC are sensitive to West Bengal and the Northeast. Banerjee further said that she does not want unrest before the Lok Sabha elections.
दीदी एक सवाल था क्या राज्य में आप इम्प्लीमेंट होने देंगे सीए क्योंकि इससे पहले भी आपने कहा है कि एनआरसी बंगाल में लागू नहीं किया
पहले मेरे को रूल्स देखने दीजिए आई एम जस्ट वाचिंग द नोटिफिकेशन अभी नोटिफिकेशन नहीं निकाला रूल्स नहीं निकाला रूल्स नोटिफिकेशन में अगर हम देखेंगे कि ये डिप्राइव कर रहा है लोगों का अधिकार को तो हम उसको खिलाफ में लड़ेंगे.
We would like to point out at this moment, the Home Minister Amit Shah has just released the rules of CAA. Now, looking at the sensitivity of the matter, especially amid the election season, security has been beefed up in and around sensitive areas of national capital Delhi. Now, these are areas that saw violent protests back in 2019, in which more than 100 people lost their lives. Now, for more on this, we are being joined by an author and commentator, Dr. Makarand R. Paranjape, live on this broadcast. Dr. Paranjape, thank you so much for joining us here on WION. In fact, as we were starting this broadcast, Home Minister Amit Shah just released the rules of the CAA. I wanted to ask you, how will this implementation process actually look like here on?
Nobody knows right now, in the sense that we'll have to look at the rules. As you just played a clip, by the West Bengal Chief Minister, Mamata Banerjee, everyone will be looking to see what the rules are. But the most important thing to note here is that nobody is going to be deprived of their citizenship or rights, especially the Muslim community. Citizens of India have nothing to fear. This is not for citizens. It is only for people who've come to India as religious refugees. It only applies to them. So people must be told this in no uncertain terms, that not to get excited by rumors or by misleading information or by false propaganda.
Right. Dr. Paranjape, that is an important point to make here. I also wanted to ask you about the timing of this. We know the Lok Sabha elections are just weeks away. We don't have the date yet, but we are getting data that it might happen in the month of April or May. How do you expect the voters and the people of India to react to a move like this just weeks ahead of elections, given what happened in 2019?
Well, the gambit is, as I understand it, it's obviously timed so that they can consolidate the Hindu votes. And from the BJP point of view, it seems that they're not worried about alienating the Muslims in any case. But as I said, we have enough data now to show that many of the anti-CAA protests were actually engineered and fomented, and there was a lot of money and other resources poured into this to make it a national issue. I'm not sure it's going to work this time around.
All right, Dr. Paranjape, thank you so much for joining us here on WION and speaking to me.
Thank you.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.